Yo, you already know what you're watching. You watching Mgtow / CTV. I'm showing the video, showing the clip, talking about how the devil would send, people in your past, to to come back in your life to try to cause problems and make things worse than what it is. See, a little earlier, right now I'm at my job, but a little bit earlier, I'd say like 45 minutes ago, uh, a person that I used to deal with in my past. I don't say no names because the person is not important. Um, yeah, the person was. I was walking down the street, right? I'm walking down the street. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Because I came from around here because I didn't want the person to see where I was at. The person knew I was here. I was working earlier, and she was the person was um out here, shopping for food. This is the area where everybody, get their food, get free food or whatever for people that's in need. That's no problem because it's free for whoever. This person, was hanging out here earlier, but this was earlier today. This was around about 4 or something or whatever. And this person was hanging around. They got something to eat. Sit over there in that little on the inside with a little booth at. Then they went back up under the little tent thing and talking to a guy, and the guy was talking to the person, and the person is a female. I'm gonna just go and say that. Was talking to the female, and so the female was just laying around or whatever, talking to the guy, and the guy talking to her because I guess he was trying to get him some action from the female because, guys can sense when a woman is, easy or whatever the case may be. But anyway, they was over there talking for a minute. Okay, she leave, and I come back out that door right there with this little building in. I walk back out. I comes out I stand right beside where that tent is, and I walk out and I go straight ahead. And this is when, traffic started getting busy because we had the traffic of down the line right there, where people was lined up, and I didn't see the person no more. I looked up and down the street. I looked down the street, the person was gone. I was like, oh, okay, so the person gone. So I came back, I stood back in the street controlling traffic or whatever right there or whatever, doing my thing or whatever. Okay, after the day's over with, I go to the store right across from that railroad track, right? And I go over there to the service station, get me a Black and Mild, and I come, walk back over. I come back around, and I see somebody over here at this tent. The same person. It looked like the same person earlier. So I'm walking down this street, right here. Walking down the street. So while I'm walking down the street, I see the person over there with that tent at. So I hear them making noise. And I know who it was, so I kept on walking past. So I walked around. I walked on through here, and I came around right here with this piece of metal thing. That I walked over here, and I sat down. I sat in the cut, where it's dark at. And the person was over there, and they was talking to themselves, talking about, oh, how beautiful my bag is that I got, and all this other weird shit. And I was just sitting over here just listening on my video, listening to everything. So I was trying to wait until the person leave. The person was sitting there talking for a minute, like the person knew I was around, but they wanted to see was I was gonna react to whatever they were saying. So I didn't react. I didn't say anything. So I sat right over here in the cut, and I waited until this person leave. So when I finally see this person leave, they walk down the street and go on about their business because I didn't want to have nothing to do with that person. To make the long story short is, people come back in your life when they know that they messed up. You know, you was a good person. You tried to be good, even though y'all went through problems and you did what you did to them. See, I was a vengeful person. When a person did things to me, I'd do things back to them. But if I feel like the person is treating me right and they being honest and loyal or whatever, I'm gonna be the same. However you treat me, I'm gonna treat you. It always been like that with me. But to make long story short is you gotta stay away from people that's gonna cause you to be stressed, be upset. If they can't make you better and they making you worse, making your attitude